Hey Beth, guess what time it is?
What?
Guess what time it is?
Uh, no work time?
Close. It's time to go to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ah.
Yeah. Alright, we're playing BAs again this week. You know, it kinda underperformed the other week that I went, but that's because of the pilot and not the deck, and that's what I'm gonna stand by. So hopefully this week we do just a tad bit better. Put in the comments down below what record do you think I'm gonna get? And if you want to help me get a better record, better hit that like and subscribe because as we all know, the more likes and the more subscribers I have, the better I do at locals. It's like 100 degrees out today. It's not like actually 100 degrees, but the temperature feel is 100 degrees, and I want to die. This is why I do indoor hobbies like gaming and trading cards. This is why we don't go outside, people. Outside is dangerous. I will see you at locals. Gotta love Chicago. It takes half an hour to drive 2 miles. And also, hey, look, it's up to 90 on there now. Oh boy! I love hot weather. Also, don't yell at me about my low fuel. It's okay. There's a gas station literally 3 feet away from me. Okay, to the store. Whee! Round 1 this week, and we're facing a familiar face playing dinosaurs. He makes us go first, as all good dino players do. Sadly, all we can do is set 3 and pass in the face of our fossilized foe. Our opponent fossil digs, and thankfully, we opened the 1 copy of Ash Blossom that I own so we can stop it. Never mind, he has the Gamma. He gets a Misk to his hand, he links into a Lambda. Following this, he does his dinos do best and activates Lost World and normal summons Oviraptor. He misks to bring out Archosaur and searches a pill. He debabies his way into a Giant Rex. He assembles a Phoenix to pop our back row. After making a Logia, he bonks us for a lot of damage. On his end phase, we Fiend Griefing, shuffling away his baby, and we are Dum Dum and Bin and Calcab, which destroys set cards, not face up cards, so I can't destroy that oh so delicious Lost World. Man, playing IRL is hard. After this, we scoop out of shame and move to game 2. For game 2, we opt to go second. He activates an Extravagance and we shotgun our Lancia. I could have done this at a better point, but oh well. Thankfully, we're just so good at this game that our opponent has to set and pass with nothing else. We start our turn by normal summoning Tour Guide. Sadly, our opponent has the Ash for that, so whatever. We set 3 and pass. Our opponent activates Kaiju Slumber as a way to pop the baby and get its effect. We torrential summon of the Oviraptor. However, our opponent is a pro gamer and he normal summons an Oviraptor. But we have a strike, so I guess we were the true gamer the whole time. He passes to us and we Dino Miscus his Lost World in the end phase. We use the graph that we pitched to summon a Seer. On our turn, all we can do is poke him with a Seer in set 1. He brings out a Pankratops and smacks our Seer. He bells our Seer effect and passes to us. We get smacked by Pank for a few more turns after that. He brings out an Archosaur, and we imperm it, thankfully. He swings at us and we summon a graph off of our Seer. On our turn, we make Cherubini. He choose our graph, but we manage to get a graph onto the field by dumping a Seer. Then we set 1 card and pass. He swings over our Cherubini, but we use its effect to destroy a graph instead and special summon a Skarm from deck. We Cherubini pitching a graph to special a Farfa. We link into a Boral Sword and try to go for game. He ends up panking our Boral Sword. We chain Imperm, but as it turns out, Imperm would not negate the Pankratops effect, so instead, we normal Libic and end our turn. In a sick twist of fate, our opponent beats us in the funniest way possible.
5 and 6 stars are one tribute summon, right?
Correct.
Okay, this is stupid. Tribute summon.
Yep, that does it.
Battle phase.
Take 1200.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Match 2. Sorry about this angle. My tripod is kind of funky. I've got a new one in the mail. We end up going second against a Volkswagen. So they start by coming off into a Zulkin, which we imperm. Gotta love that. Imperm stuck to my hands. He ends on a board of Zulkin and Xyz and a Shenshen and passes to us. Our turn is much less impressive. We start by summoning a Rhino Warrior and summoning a Farfa. Unfortunately, he destroys our Rhino Warrior with the effect of Chuche. We specialist Seer and make a Dante. We set 1 and we pass. Macrocosmos is a tough mistress, let me tell you. On his turn, he Chuches away our Dante. Even though the Dante is banished, the materials are still sent to the graveyard, so Farfa is able to banish his Shenshen till end of turn, and our Seer special summons the Farfa. He goes into a hot red, which we sadly cannot torrential because it negates the effect. He then makes a Fan to banish our Farfa and our Seer, and he swings for game. Game 2. We go first this time. We start by normaling a Rhino Warrior and specialing the Farfa. On summon, he imperms our Rhino Warrior, causing Farfa to destroy itself. We Foolish Burial, sending a Seer to summon a Farfa. I have no clue why I did that. As it was not a very optimal play. He starts his turn by activating Pot of Desires. He does some Volkswagen Beetle combos. and he summons his Lele, which we torrential. We send a Skarm off of our Fiendish Rindo warrior. Skarm adds us a tour guide to our hand in the end phase. We start our turn by normal summoning a tour guide and get it impermed. I swear, if this happens, one more time, I will become the Joker. Battle phase. Sure. 1,000. Yeah. Hey, every point counts. Your turn. He does some more Volkswagen Beetle shenanigans. He attacks over my tour guide with a Lulu and attacks directly with his Dragon Mech. In main 2, he goes into Shen Shen and passes. Good old T-set. Pass. On his turn, he smacks our face down and passes. We activate Trap Trick in the end phase, getting a Dynamiscus. We sadly have to pass off to him without doing anything. Life of a BA player. Our opponent makes a Vermilion Dragon Mech, and in response to its effect, we banish his Shen Shen. He smacks us with the mech and passes turn. We set and pass. Woo! He assembles lethal in his turn, and he swings for game. Okay, so our final round was against a Altergeist player, and as interesting and amazing as two trap decks going against each other sounds, I'm kind of too lazy to edit this. No offense to the guy I was playing against. He was super cool and stuff. But two trap decks against each other just isn't very interesting gameplay. That I'm really lazy and I don't want to edit this because this game, not only did it go to time, my camera died in the middle of it. And by died, I don't mean its battery died. No, it threw itself off the table because it didn't want to watch us just setting back and forth. So yeah, so enjoy whatever footage I have playing in the background because that's all you're seeing in this game. Again, no offense to my opponent. I'm just kind of lazy, I guess, and I don't want to edit this. Well, it's raining. I went X3 and then got the bye for round 4, so you know what that means? Shake Shack, boys. The one benefit of losing early is that your boy gets some Shake Shack. Oh, I'm getting a blur there. There we go. But yeah, I had fun. Love my locals. Everyone there is just so nice. Like, they're all fine with me being kind of bad at this game, and they're all like very helpful. Oh, still blurry. That's a little better. They're just all very helpful people, and I'm glad. They're all cool. There's also some... I've been seeing a lot more interesting deck lately. It's like, there's one guy playing Karakuri next to me. I was playing against Altergeist. There's a kid playing Gadgets, which was kind of surprising, actually. Did not expect to see a Gadget deck out there. But yeah, it was a good time. Glad I got to go. But this will be the last locals vlog for a while. You might ask why that is. It's because, from here on out, locals will be relegated to Sealed Only Season 2, which should drop next weekend. Maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.